Why do PMOs fail? Top tips to set your PMO up for success. The success of a PMO often depends on its alignment with the organization's goals, the support it receives, and its ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Let's explore some common reasons why PMOs may fail, so that you can set up your PMO for success. Lack of clear objectives. Just as your organization is unique, every PMO is unique. The way a PMO is set up in one organization may not work for another. If the PMO's objectives are not clearly defined or aligned with the organization's strategic goals, it can lead to confusion and a lack of purpose. A PMO mandate should be defined at the start to ensure that everyone in the organization understands what the PMO will do, where it sits in the organization, the types of services it will provide, and the expected value the PMO will bring to the organization. Resistance to change. Resistance from employees, management, or other stakeholders can hinder the adoption of new ways of work, project management practices and methodologies. Without buy-in, the PMO's impact will be limited. Insufficient leadership and support. The PMO needs strong leadership and support from executive management to drive its success. If the PMO lacks top-level backing, it may struggle to gain traction. Inadequate resources. PMOs require the necessary resources, including skilled staff, tools, and technology, to function effectively. A lack of resources can hamper the PMO's performance. Unclear roles and responsibilities. It is essential to define the roles and responsibilities of PMO staff and stakeholders. Ambiguity in terms of roles and responsibilities can lead to conflicts and inefficiencies. Inflexibility. PMOs should be adaptable and responsive to changing business needs. A rigid PMO structure or methodology may not fit evolving project requirements. Project teams should be able to tailor their way of work, as every project is unique. Overly complex processes. If the PMO introduces overly complex project management processes and procedures, it can discourage teams from using them. Simplicity is often more effective. Lack of or ineffective metrics and KPIs. Without appropriate key performance indicators, KPIs and metrics to measure success, it's challenging to evaluate the PMO's impact on the organization. What you measure is the behavior and performance you get. You need to measure the things that matter. Ineffective communication. Poor communication within the PMO, or between the PMO and other business units, can result in misunderstandings and misalignment. Scope creep. The PMO itself can become a victim of scope creep if it tries to take on too many responsibilities, or expand its role beyond its original purpose. Inadequate training. Insufficient training for PMO staff and project managers can lead to ineffective project management practices. Project teams must be trained in a variety of ways of working, methodologies and frameworks, business and leadership skills. Political or cultural factors. Organizational politics or cultural resistance can undermine PMO efforts. A PMO must navigate these challenges to succeed. Lack of demonstrated value. If the PMO fails to demonstrate its value to the organization, stakeholders may question its existence and effectiveness. Poor governance. Ineffective project governance within the organization can hinder the PMO's ability to mature project management best practices. Ineffective risk management. The inability to identify and manage risks, including risks associated with project failures, can lead to project and PMO setbacks. To mitigate these risks and increase the chances of PMO success, organizations should carefully plan and establish their PMOs, regularly evaluate their performance, and be prepared to adapt to changing circumstances. It's essential that PMOs continue to communicate their value and maintain alignment with the organization's strategic goals to remain relevant and effective. Want to learn more about how you can set up your PMO for success? Contact PM.Ideas today.